guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. I'm Neha and in today's video I am going to be reviewing the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. But before starting the video, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and also click on the little bell right next to it so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And now let's get started with this review. This concealer comes in two sizes, smaller size and super size. I have the smaller size with me, and in India this smaller size is priced at rupees 695 for 4 grams of the quantity, and it has shelf life of 3 years, but after opening it expires within 12 months. Let's read what they say about this concealer. They say it's lightweight yet full coverage, gives matte finish, won't settle or accentuate lines or pores, long wearing, can be used to contour, applicator allows smooth application, don't drag under eyes. Sounds like a dream concealer, isn't it? The concealer comes in this transparent acrylic bottle. It has this label where some of the information is given. It has this plastic chrome finish twist up cap, and it comes with this large doe foot sponge applicator to apply the product.
Shade number is mentioned on the bottom.
The consistency of this concealer is slightly thick. It's not thin. It has creamy texture and it has moderate alcohol-y fragrance.
And this is the ingredient list of the product.
Makeup Revolution is an UK-based brand and this product is made in Taiwan. You can shop this from their own website, or if you are from India, you can get it from Nykaa.com. I will provide the link of this product in my description box below so you can check it out. It comes in 50 shades internationally, but only 19 shades are available in India as of now. I picked the shade C10.5 and the brand says that this shade is for medium skin with warm golden undertones. And this is how the shade looks on my skin. This shade is lighter than my skin tone. Now I'm going to swatch this shade with a couple of other concealers so that you have a better idea about the shade. This is the Makeup Revolution C10.5 shade. Next I'm swatching the LA Girl HD Concealer in Pure Beige. Next I'm gonna swatch Maybelline Fit Me concealers in the shade Golden. And I'm also swatching the shade Medium. Also swatching the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Medium. And then I'm swatching the Swiss Beauty concealer in the shade Medium Beige. So now let's compare all the shades. The Makeup Revolution C10.5 has pink undertones.
LA Girl in Pure Beige is the most yellow looking concealer out of all. Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Golden is slightly peachy yellow. Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Medium is looking peachy, and this is a highlighting shade for me. The Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Medium and the Swiss Beauty Concealer in Medium Beige. Both the concealers are lighter than C10.5 shade and both are highlighting shade for me.
Now let's do the oxidization test of this concealer just to see whether it changes up the shade or it stays as it is.
I'm doing a fresh swatch of Makeup Revolution concealer on top. Yeah, it does oxidize very slightly on me and becomes slightly pink. But that doesn't mean that it will also oxidize on you, because oxidization is a subjective thing.
Now let's move on to the application. So on my right side, I'm using a sponge to blend the concealer. And on my left side, I'm using a brush to blend this concealer. And I'm using my fingers to blend this concealer around my mouth area.
And I would say this concealer is not easiest to blend with the fingers.
And here you can see the difference between sponge, brush and the fingers side.
Sponge has given least amount of coverage and it is looking very natural. I'm not sure if you are able to see this, but the concealer on the sponge side is looking very pink as compared to the other two sides. I think that's because the concealer has reacted with the water that was in the sponge. And I think this is quite weird. Finger side has the maximum amount of coverage and it is also looking little bit heavy. So yeah, you can either use a sponge or a brush or even fingers, but I would recommend to use either a sponge or brush with this concealer.
This is a light to medium coverage concealer. I don't know why people are saying that it's a full coverage concealer. It is not full coverage at all. It gives light to medium coverage only. And if you have intense dark circles, then I would highly advise you to use a color corrector underneath. It settles down to a semi-matte finish. And if you're wondering whether this concealer creases or not, then it totally depends on which powder you are applying on top of it to set these concealers. I have tried a couple of powders with this concealer and I'm going to tell you which one works and which one does not. So the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, this one works well with this concealer. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder, this one also works well with this concealer. The most inexpensive powder, the L18 Glow Compact, this one does not work with this concealer. The Swiss Beauty Prime and Set Loose Powder, this guy right here, this one also works with the concealer. If you are around my skin tone, then I would not advise you to pick the shade C10.5. I don't recommend this shade for the highlighting purpose or for concealing the dark circles because it has a prominent pink undertone that is visible for sure. And you can definitely make this shade work. I apply a yellow undertone powder on top of this to neutralize the pinkness of this. You can definitely make it work, but if you have the opportunity to pick a better shade, then I will advise you to do that rather than picking this shade, which I don't think gonna look good on most of Indian skin tones. I have worn this concealer a lot of times and I feel it is long lasting, and I wish I had a better shade. It's a good concealer. I do like the formula and I would recommend this concealer for all skin types. So that's all for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and if you did, then make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.